Hi there, my name is George Masato. I'm the developer of Transcendence, and in this video I'm going to show off some of the changes to Jiang star. This is the star system that's the capital of the Sung slavers. These are changes that are in 1.9 beta 2, and it's the first time they've been released in the 1.9 stream. And I'm pretty excited about it. Let's show a little bit of context here. Here's Jiang star. It's kind of one of these the last star system in the ungoverned territory chain, and it is where the as I said, it's designed to be the capital of the Sung slavers. But in previous versions, there really wasn't very much here. In fact, because of the random number generator, there's not even a guarantee that you'd get some Sung slaver stations. Well, now I've changed that, and I've made this system kind of a unique set piece, and we'll take a little tour, assuming I don't get killed by these slavers right here. That's okay. They're just taking pot shots at me from far away. The system itself is a red giant star system. You can see that kind of the inner ring of asteroids is kind of a smashed area. These are new type of asteroid. They're called scoria asteroids. They're basically just kind of a variant of volcanic rock, and I think they fit really well with the look and feel. Oops, here's a workstation. I think they fit really well with the look and feel of this red giant star, and it makes the star system unique. I think so. I'm pretty happy with that, how it came out. Let's go visit this red giant star. Yeah, that's a pretty typical red giant. Another thing that's new here. Let me show around. This is a much bigger system now, which I think gives us a lot more room for having adventures. Not everything is fleshed out yet, but you can see that there's kind of an outer set of orbits here. There's a massive gas giant here, which has got potential for encounters. A lot of asteroid fields over here. I think that's pretty cool. This ring of asteroids here, let's just follow it, has an interesting formation up here. Let's see if we can find it. Here's this interesting formation of asteroids, which is almost kind of like a megalith. You can imagine, almost. I mean, you can kind of almost imagine it as a Stonehenge-like structure, and we're not sure whether this is a natural formation or leftover from some geoengineering civilization that formed these asteroids this way. But again, I think this would be a really cool location for an encounter. Maybe there's a special encounter there, or we see something interesting there. I think that would be fun. And the rest of the asteroid chain kind of has some of these elongated asteroids too. You can kind of see them here. The other major feature of this system is that this is the capital of the Sung, and I don't want to get too close because I will get killed. In fact, I may have to take care of these guys. All right, there we go. Let's see if we can fly through without getting completely killed. This is, you can see this is kind of a giant, oh, I think I will get killed. This is kind of a giant conglomeration of Sung stations, and I better invoke. And you can see that just going through it is going to get me into serious trouble. You can see how it's basically this giant citadel. That's kind of the capital, the palace of the Sung slavers. Ganden Sung is what we call it now. And it's surrounded by all these fortresses, so it's a pretty tough place to go. There's not much to do yet. There's not this system doesn't have a lot of lot of missions. But I mean, again, I can imagine all sorts of adventures that we could do in this system. Let's go visit another, maybe a simpler encounter here, just so that I don't get killed over there. I may have to restore. Oh, but I don't have anything to restore. Let me see if I can repair somewhere. See if there's some place where I can repair. That's a Dorg fortress. That's another slave camp. That's I think there's a. Oops. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Well, there's a training post. There's a fortress. Let's go to the fortress. I think that may be what I want. I think that's right there. Oh, okay. It's pretty far away. Oh well, that's okay. I'll fight these guys on the way. All right. Another asteroid system. Oh, with another citadel. Okay, let's repair here. I've got enough money. And let's refuel. Okay, now we're ready to take this on, and let's see. Let's start with this Sung Fortress over here. And let's see what we can do. Now this is again new in I gotta kill these guys first. This is new in 1.9. I've redone the graphics for the fortresses. Let me use some of these. Let me use some of these cluster munitions here. There, as in the previous versions, you know, you kind of blast the walls and then they destroy them. The walls get destroyed, and then you can get to the center station and blow up the center station. That's, you know, these, and each of these walls has a let's get these guys. Each of those walls has a particle beam weapon on it, so you know that can be pretty annoying. But you know what's cool about this? This is kind of an this wall mechanic. I mean, I think is classic of the Sung. It's the fortresses had these kind of walls from the beginning of the game. But I've also now in 1.9 I've added the same kind of wall arrangement. I don't know if I'll survive, but I will try. I've added the same kind of wall arrangement to citadels. So again, let me kill these guys before they kill me. So in 1.9, let's go see. Oops. Oh, that's an Earth Slaver. That's going to be a problem. Ah, there we go. Okay. And here we go. Look at these double walls. Oh, I should never try to pass over, because then I will take way too much damage. So these are really designed, you know, from a gameplay perspective, these are really designed to be kind of shot from afar, you know, which is a little tricky. You know, I'm not sure what the right strategy is. Tracking weapons would obviously be pretty awesome. I think that's if I could use tracking weapons, which I don't have right now. I think that'd be pretty awesome. All I've got are these cluster mags, so let's just try to... Okay, that did not work very well. Let me invoke. And probably go repair. So you can see these are pretty challenging stations. Let me go repair. Yeah, let's repair here. I'm probably not not really at the right level. I'm using maybe level 6, level 7 equipment, level 7 armor, level 6 weapons. I probably need something a little bit better to really take on these citadels, but I'm close. I'm close, especially if I can spam them with these cluster mags. Let's keep going. Obviously, every time you destroy one of the walls, I gotta not stand too close to them. Every time you destroy one of the walls, you know, the laser turret there goes away, so that helps every time I can kind of successfully. It gets easier and easier to destroy the station the more walls I take down. Oh, now I got a cyber attack. That's probably the steel slaver there doing a cyber attack. I'm gonna start using, how about if I use these siege mags? I forgot the range on them. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. So that one citadel, I mean, I think that was a much more interesting fight. In previous versions in 1.8, these citadels didn't have all these walls, these concentric walls, and instead they just kind of had it was just basically a single station that you would blow up. So I think this makes it more consistent with how the Sung fortresses operate, and I think more interesting from a gameplay perspective. Now, I haven't, right now in the current version, the palace of the Sung slavers is basically just another Sung citadel. So it's just another citadel with kind of two concentric walls. But I think it'd be fun in a future version to make that be a unique station, a much larger station with perhaps more, even larger walls. There we go. I think that might be interesting. Originally I also wanted to. I was thinking of in Michael Moorcock's Elric series, the Elric's original empire is Imrir, and Imrir was protected by a sea maze. And so I thought it might be interesting at one point to try to make these walls into like a maze structure, but it ultimately just didn't work out. It was a little too complicated. But maybe in the future, I think it might be fun. These walls right now, they're not like arena walls. You can just pass through them. You're basically just kind of going over them. I think it might be interesting in the future to have more blocking walls in a different, maybe not for the Sung, but for some other enemy. To basically have kind of a little bit more of like a maze. I think that might be an interesting concept. But that's for later. For now, this is what we've got for 1.9. Looking forward, what I'd love to do is just create some more adventures and more mission arcs set in this system. I think there's a lot of opportunity for interesting adventures here, and that's one of the things that I'll work on in future versions. But for now, if you want to try this out in the latest beta, 1.92 is up there, and you can try this out. I'm hoping to get a released version of 1.9 sometime, probably by early next year. I think that's probably the earliest I'm going to be able to get it. And by then you'll be able to experience this system in the stable release. So, well, thank you for watching once again this video. Next week I'll come back and do another video taking you on a tour through some of the interesting things in Transcendence and some of the new developments that I've been working on. Thanks very much.